Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you people doing here? Back again with another video here. So I want to talk about the altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. That's right, because apparently, at the Oscars now, I don't even watch the Oscars, I don't even care about the Oscars, but obviously, everybody's talking about this where apparently, Chris Rock, he made like a joke about Will Smith's wife's appearance and all that stuff. And, it looked like that for a second there, Will Smith was laughing too because the rest of the audience members started laughing. But then, Will Smith's expression basically changed from like a funny Will, from like a happy and, joyful Will Smith to like a very serious and just a very angry Will Smith because apparently, his wife didn't take that, joke too lightly, because obviously now, as you people know, Will Smith's wife has a condition called alopecia, if that's how I pronounce it. And apparently, it's like where you deal with hair loss and all that stuff. And maybe, his wife just didn't really like the joke. And maybe she told Will Smith something, and then what happened was that maybe that got basically Will Smith all riled up. He went to the stage and just delivered a slap to Chris Rock. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that was the answer. I think that obviously what Will Smith did was way too far, let's be honest, because as you people know, Chris Rock, he's a comedian, okay? And the point of being a comedian is to also make jokes. However, at the same time, I do think that maybe Chris Rock went too far about joking Will Smith's wife's appearance and all that, but I still think that's not an excuse for Will Smith to go up there and just slap Chris Rock across the face like that. Like, I definitely think that what Will Smith did was very classless. But the main thing that I want to say though is that if Will Smith's wife didn't like the joke that Chris Rock made, then she could have just told Will Smith that, hey, can you please tell him not to talk to me hey, can you please tell him not to joke about my appearance and all that stuff. And maybe like that's what, instead of maybe just telling Chris Rock that, hey, what he said was way too far, that my wife doesn't like this and all that stuff. I just think that Will Smith just went way too far with delivering that slap to Chris Rock's across his face. Like, that was just kind of really messed up, if you honestly ask me, because I just think that Will Smith just completely embarrassed himself on stage by doing that, especially at the award show. Like, bro, doing stuff like that is really uncalled for, And I don't know why Will Smith did that, because at first I thought it was staged, but then it turned out that it was actually real, that it was not like a script or anything that you see in the WWE. And it just leads me to wondering, like, why did Will Smith just make the choice to slap Chris Rock across the face instead of, settling this professionally, instead of resorting to violence? Because obviously violence is never the answer. And I guess Will Smith just lost his temper when his wife told him that she doesn't like it. So he could have just went up to Chris Rock and tell him, hey, can you not joke like that? My wife doesn't like it. But instead, this happened, and it was really just and the craziest part that surprised me about this whole thing was how Chris Rock, he appeared not to get too mad about it, but I can definitely imagine he's probably pissed off that Will Smith would just slap him across the face like that, because it's like, that was just really messed up. And it's just, you don't do that type of stuff, especially at the Oscars. But it happened. And I mean, and the thing about this is that Chris Rock apparently is not going to press charges against Will Smith, which is pretty surprising, because, if I was Chris Rock, I personally would have pressed charges, because it's like, bro, Will Smith went way too far in doing that, in my opinion. But hey, Chris Rock, he kept it professional right there, and that's why you gotta give credit to Chris Rock here for keeping it professional. But still, I think that Will Smith doing that was just absolutely classless, in my opinion. So that's all I gotta say.